I've always thought about how cool it would be to create my own country, and I've also thought about certain pitfalls that might come if I tried to create my own country. The biggest one is probably the fact that nobody wants you to create your own country. It's sort of one of the most frowned upon things. It's sort of universally illegal everywhere, and I've never really understood that. Why can't I just make my own country? They don't like it. Uh, Another idea I had was gender imbalance. Most likely, if you make your own country, 95% of people who move there will be men. Um, an idea is only allow families to move there. You can only move here if you're a family. Even better, we could use in vitro fertilization to have more daughters than sons, ensuring female babies in order to have two women for every one man born. That way we could have some single men move in after, about 18 years. We can just say 18 for now. Yeah, 18 after about 18 years. Some guys could move in, some single guys, and marry the woman and balance out the ratio, and then they could have IVF daughters. So a new generation of, you see where I'm going with this. Another idea is no economic reason. Every country should start with an economic reason for its existence. For instance, an idea is medical tourism. Hungary, for instance, IVF costs about $3,000. In the United States, it costs $15,000. So an idea is you could get an island in the Caribbean, declare it, buy one for like $15 million, declare it to be its own country, have enough guys with guns there that it's going to be more trouble than it's worth for the island to invade you and say fuck you. It's still our property. You know, yeah, make it more effort than it's worth, and buy an uninhabited island. That way, there's no one living there. And if you like steal someone's shit, then you're not just having to deal with the country uh, you've annexed somebody's backyard. So I would say avoid doing that. And then what you could do is you get Hungarian IVF surgeons to move there and create your own IVF. Cheap little. It's like a boat ride from Miami to the Caribbean for a cheap IVF. You can do other medical procedures like that, real cheap, um, in your own backyard, basically. Another idea could be party tourism. You could say, okay, MDMA, ketamine, it's all legal here. And anyone that wants to party can just like go here, party for a while, go back home, totally legal. Um, and then also, one of the most important things is to have people who are willing to die for the nation. So don't set your sights so high. Oh, only the elite people can move here. Like the most elite trait you can have as a citizen of a new nation is the desire to die for the nation. And who would die for a nation? Well, probably what do people care about? Well, a wife. For instance, if you could find a bunch of wives for people, anyone who moves to the country gets a wife. Goes back to my IVF idea to have majority daughters. Anyone who moves to the country gets a wife. Well, shit. I mean, you give somebody a wife, they're willing to fucking fight tooth and nail for you. They'll have something to fight for. Once their first child is born, whoa, that'll awake something within them, and boom, you've got somebody who'll fight for the country. But that's just my thoughts. Um, Let me know what you guys think about the idea of starting a new country, just as a totally theoretical thing. Let me know about it in the comments. Totally theoretical here. I'm not saying anyone should do any of that, but those are just some thoughts I've been having. Um, yeah, gender imbalance should be cured by IVF or by only allowing or only allowing families to move there. There needs to be a medical reason, or not a medical, economic reason. I think I said medical earlier in this video. Economic reason for the country to exist, like not just a country that happens to exist. Oh, there's a new country. Oh, that's great. Now there's 198 instead of 197. Needs to have some economic powerhouse kind of thing going on with it, and I think that would work out pretty well.